it's going to lead to great things.
I'm Blake Cook. I teach at Tri-C.
Let's welcome the team advisors. From Oberlin is Rick McDaniel and Jason Prego. From Richmond Heights is Dimitri Correnier. And from St. Peter Chanel is Kurt Lemasters. Okay, it's time to get back underway with our hot picks round. One at a time, I will ask each team 8 questions. A correct response is worth 20 points with no penalty for a wrong answer. And any team answering all 8 questions correctly will receive 25 bonus points. First up is team number 1 from St. Peter Chanel, and I'm going to defer to Nora to pick the envelope for them.
2.
Number 2 it shall be. All right, Chanel, here are your questions. No need for you to hit your buzzer. Let's play. In a color chart representing the 7 deadly sins, envy would be symbolized by what color associated more happily with St. Patrick's Day?
Green.
Is correct. When Dostoevsky wrote The House of the Dead, he wasn't describing a morgue, but rather his years of exile in what remote, cold region of Russia? Need an answer? Looking for Siberia. People were turned to stone when they looked at the mythical Medusa, but they were turned to gold if they were touched by what fabled king?
King Midas.
That is correct. All right, take a look at your monitor for your science question. When steam is passed over red-hot iron and oxide is formed rapidly, this is evident by the evolution of which of these gases?
Hydrogen.
Is correct. Muslim pilgrims who want to retrace the route of Muhammad's Hijra would start at Mecca and end in what other M-initialed city? Need an answer?
Muhabgari.
Nope, looking for Medina. Medina. Though he was twice imprisoned in the Tower of London, 16th century poet Thomas Wyatt received a royal pardon and introduced into England what 14-line verse form?
Sonnet.
That is correct. Take a look at your monitor for your math question. Simplify the expression on the monitor, giving your answer as an integer.
9.
That is correct. The nation faced an unprecedented situation in 1841 when Vice President John Tyler replaced what president who had been the first president to die in office?
William Henry Harrison.
That is correct. Good job, Chanel. Wonderful. All right, it's time now for team number 2, Oberlin. They're up next. And for your questions, I'm going to go to Alan from Richmond Heights to pick the magic number.
1.
1 it shall be. All right, Oberlin, these are your questions. No need for you to hit your buzzer. Surprisingly, there are only 10 sentences in what speech delivered by Abraham Lincoln at an 1863 cemetery dedication?
The Gettysburg Address.
Is correct. An English nobleman spent a fortune for one of the teeth of what 17th to 18th century English scientist who chewed on the idea of gravity when an apple allegedly fell on his head?
Newton.
Is correct. The welcome home signs were out, in Italian of course, when what Venetian traveler returned home in 1295 after spending many years at the court of Kublai Khan?
Marco Polo.
Is correct. Take a look at your monitor for your science question. When both iodine and starch are present in solution together, a colored reaction occurs. Which of these colors does the solution turn?
Blue.
Is correct. Adolf Hitler's boyhood hero was Napoleon, but Napoleon's own hero was what 4th century BC Macedonian king called the Great?
Alexander.
Is correct. To accompany him while he played the violin, Thomas Jefferson kept what type of bird named in the title of a novel by Harper Lee?
Mockingbird.
That is correct. Take a look at your monitor for your math question. Find the value of the expression on the monitor when x equals 2. Need an answer?
10.
That is correct. All right, Oberlin, you're going for your bonus points. The Shadow of Blooming Grove is not a mystery, but a biography of what 29th president who died in office in 1923 and was succeeded by Calvin Coolidge? Need an answer?
Chester A. Arthur.
Nope, looking for Warren G. Harding. But excellent job, Oberlin. Wonderful job. And rounding out our hot picks round is team number 3 from Richmond Heights. And I think you know that you get envelope number 3. That's your number for today. And here are your questions. Now demolished, the Army's Fort Wood once stood on what small New York island that shares its name with the large statue that welcomes visitors to this country?
Liberty Island.
That is correct. That is correct. Several important events occurred in 1957, but space buffs remember it because it was the year what first Russian satellite was launched?
Sputnik.
Is correct. Archaeologists celebrate December 9th as Winkelmann Day to honor the man who wrote about discoveries at what ancient city destroyed by Mount Vesuvius?
Pompeo.
That is correct. Take a look at your monitor for your science question. When floating freely at 1/3 of its depth, a 625-pound boat displaces how many pounds of water? 100, 416, or 625? Need an answer?
416.
No, we're looking for 625 pounds. They Marched into Sunlight is the title of a book dealing with American soldiers and the anti-war movement during what 1960s and 70s Asian war?
Vietnam War.
That is correct. The 1865 poem, Formerly a Slave, was written not by a former slave, by what American novelist who had formerly written Moby Dick?
Mark Twain.
Nope, looking for Herman Melville. Take a look at your monitor for your math question. If each of the two base angles equal 30 degrees, what is the size of the vertex angle in degrees?
120 degrees.
That is correct. One Secretary of State who served only about 1 week was Elihu Washburn, appointed to the job by what 18th president? Need an answer? Looking for Grant, Ulysses S. Grant. Great job, Richmond Heights. And we are coming right back with our final and deciding grab bag round right after this.
I not only use all the brains I have, but all I can borrow. There are risks you have to take as a business owner. Insurance isn't one of them. Rely on the knowledge of Westfield Insurance and a trusted advisor, your independent agent. Represented locally by leading independent insurance agents, Westfield Insurance is very proud to bring you Academic Challenge, because supporting youth is another way we're protecting your future.
Dr. Robert Heath is a professor at Kent State University. Dana is a pre-med student. Together they research freshwater ecosystems for a national project. Dr. Heath conducts class aboard a 180-foot research vessel. Dana anticipated the lab coat, not the life jacket. Dr. Heath inspired her to reevaluate her expectations. This is excellence in action. It's happening every day at Kent State University.
Turn left in 1 mile.
Too bad your turn-by-turn can help us on the course.
Maybe I can give you a tip or two.
Everyone loves an upgrade, and now you can upgrade to the quality of Buick during the Buick Upgrade event. Get 0% financing plus $1,000 bonus cash on 07 Lucerne models.
You're gonna need turn-by-turn just to find that thing.
Hurry, the Buick Upgrade event ends April 3rd.
For Academic Challenge information on the web, log on to newsnet5.com and click on Education.
Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Before we continue, let's recap the score so far. In third place, we have Richmond Heights, 320 points. Second place, Chanel, 395 points. And in the lead right now, Oberlin, 405 points. Now it's time for the grab bag round. And in this free-for-all, each correct answer is worth 20 points, but a team loses 20 points for a wrong or no answer. There will also be some visual questions worth 30 points, but an incorrect answer will cost you 30 points. Again, this is for all three teams, so everyone hands on your buzzer. Let's begin. New states are admitted to the Union on no specific dates, but it's traditional to add their star to the flag on what national summer holiday? Chanel.
Independence Day.
Is correct. Although James G. Blaine failed in his efforts to be elected president, he did serve in what same congressional post today held by Nancy Pelosi? Richmond Heights.
Speaker of the House.
Is correct. With a contract for over $50 million, Japanese pitching ace Daisuke
Matsuzaka.
That's not the answer. The pitching ace is Daisuke Matsuzaka. Now wears the uniform of what American team? Chanel.
The New York Yankees?
No, looking for Boston Red Sox. Take a look at your monitor for this question. This rare stone is andalusite, a silicate of what element whose primary ore is bauxite? Need an answer? Looking for aluminum. June is still the most popular month for weddings, followed by what last full month of summer? Oberlin. That is correct. 10 million equals 10 to what power? Oberlin.
4th.
Nope, looking for 7. Ichabod Crane was heedless of his reputation when he fled from what headless apparition in Washington Irving's story, Chanel?
The Headless Horseman.
That is correct. Take a look at your monitor for the next question. When Theodore Roosevelt went big game hunting, this nasty hope was expressed by what American banker called JP by his friends? Chanel.
J.P. Morgan.
Is correct. Today we have orange bowls and rose bowls, but what grimy name was given the drought-stricken bowl that forced Oberlin?
The Dust Bowl.
That is correct. The fact that a Foucault... That's the end of the round. All right, let's take a look at our scores. We have in third place Richmond Heights, 320 points. In second place, we have Oberlin, 425 points. And tonight's academic challenge winner is St. Peter Chanel, 445 points. Congratulations. Make sure you join us next week as we'll feature teams from Gilmore Academy, Holy Name, and Orville. I'm Danita Harris, and we'll see you next week for another academic challenge. Good night, everybody.
Academic Challenge has been brought to you by Westfield Insurance.
Does your basement look like this or this? Is water damage preventing you from realizing the home of your dreams? Let the #1 waterproofer in the industry help. We're Ohio State Waterproofing, and we'll repair any size water problem and back it up with our exclusive lifetime warranty. And right now, Ohio State Waterproofing's offering a free estimate by one of our trained service technicians. That's a $150 value absolutely free.
It's drier, the air is fresher. It's just been great.
There's no question. I would rate them a 10.
Join the over 80,000 customers who've made the choice to enjoy a carefree, waterproof lifestyle by calling Ohio State Waterproofing. Call now and get your free estimate. But that's not all. Just for calling today, we'll include the finest air ventilation system in the industry, the patented Easy Breathe, absolutely free with a signed waterproofing contract. That's a $1,500 value absolutely free. Call Ohio State Waterproofing now and reclaim your basement today.
I know we couldn't have done it if we wouldn't have made the call to Ohio State Waterproofing.
It was the best decision we ever made.
Invest in style and relaxation. Come to the Casual Living Store at Patio Enclosures. See an unbelievable selection of indoor and outdoor rattan and wicker, beautiful wrought iron, and cast aluminum furniture on display now. We have hundreds of fabric styles and colors to choose from. Take delivery today or let our design consultants place your custom order now and have your furniture in time for spring. It's pre-season sale time, and you've got to see it to believe it. The Casual Living Store at Patio Enclosures.
On March 14th, when a tornado touched down in Lorain County.
This circle here is the Power of 5 telling us that there is some rotation.
Only one station was prepared, first with a warning.
These storms are capable of producing damaging winds and large hail.
They're the best. They're able to pinpoint exactly where severe weather is occurring.
Weather information where you want it, when you need it.
You can also track it online with live radar at newsnet5.com.
That's News Channel 5 and the Power of 5 Doppler Network on your side.
Bought my lucky ticket. It's time to go. Walking the red carpet. I'm ready for the show. Lights, camera, action. I found my niche. Make me famous. Make me rich.
Hey, Ohio! Welcome to the state's richest game show ever. This is Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich. Look at these guys. Hey, I'm David McCrary. Let me ask you a question. How many game shows give away cash like we gave away here last week in just a half an hour? You guys realize we gave away more than $208,000 last week in just a half an hour? We have Jane Addams today, our returning champion, walked away with more than 70 grand of that $208,000. Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich gives more players a chance to win more cash than ever before on Ohio Lottery TV. And that chance only comes with Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich tickets like these. Ha-ha! I think that's cooler than what it probably is, but Go to an Ohio lottery retailer, let's say Ballson Service Station in Canfield, and with a couple bucks, you walk in, say, give me some Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich instant tickets, and whether you go for the $1 or the $2 tickets,